business, it's bad for them lah. But then, I think vape is one of the way to decrease the smokers, you know.
It's because of minorities kan, yang budak-budak kecil start kan. So dia ada reason yang hidup sebenarnya, tapi again benda tu patut dibincangkan lah. Orang-orang dia yang bawahan sebab lain orang lain opinion.
I'm sure he has his reasons for doing that, so I don't want to comment on that. My perspective, I think it's preferential to cigarettes because there's no smell. So I think that's a better thing that you're closed, and as a non-smoker, I prefer that.
I think it's quite appropriate because I see that a lot of people are vaping and I don't think it's a good idea to vape.
I mean, if you're gonna ban like vaping, I think shisha and smoking all should go down together. I mean, if it's health conscious.
Well, it could be a good thing or a bad thing. Best thing would be if people don't smoke at all, but I mean, they are good for people that wants to quit smoking.
You should investigate further first or wait for another. I mean, like the government to research further on this, the products and all of this. So you guys have to make haste decision.
It's a good thing to actually ask them to restrict that, but to actually illegalize it, I'm not sure about that.
I mean, I think vape is a healthier alternative compared to cigarettes. So I think that if that would make people smoke more cigarettes, then it's not a good thing.
I have to do my own flavor lah. That's all.
I think you would be mad because I see that a lot of people are vaping here, but for me, I think it's a good idea. I think all vapers will have a riot.
A riot?
I think because it's a trend, famous, and everybody vape now.
No, I think by doing that, it doesn't give a good controlling for people. I think it's in the way of education is more important.
From what I've seen, people who are vaping are trying to give up cigarettes, and so it's helping them to do something that's less bad for them. So I think that's a positive thing, and I think if you ban it, people are just going to go back to cigarettes. And I think for me, it doesn't make much sense to ban vaping but allow cigarettes. It gets very confused, right?
Vape is the in thing now.
Yeah.
So it's difficult, right, to keep that all out. How many stores do we have here? We have one there in Bangsa and one more here, the cafe.
Yeah.
So I think it's just a trend and it will die soon, like, you know.
I think people will be really angry because it's quite like it's a popular thing to do right now. But I feel like Malaysia should do something about smoking before they do something about vaping.
And I think even if you ban it, like, people will find a way to
get around
it. Like, it's Malaysia. Like.
Kalau diorang nak stop, macam Johor kan, dia nak stop, better dia stop orang yang jual rokok daripada dia stop yang vaping ke, dia ban vaping. Reason dia kenapa dia nak ban vaping, itu yang kita tak tahu kan.